Tialazov, the Virya, completed earlier today the 10th cycle of consumption. So we are now 11 cycles deep. We're double digits. We're currently on the 11th cycle, which is the cycle of revelation. And I've stopped, as you can see, the ones with the little like glowing button boys are the ones that I've gotten wins with in some configuration. Whether it's, you know, gods that I've worshipped and got a win with, whether it's a class that I've played or a culture that I've played. So I've gotten quite a few, like, most of my wins have been with, like, all completely new configurations of things. I have been a little busy. I've also just been kind of successful. I've been lucky in that when I'm losing very fast. And so usually if I get past, like, a certain point, like, I'm pretty convinced I can play this, you know, all the way through to the end, with a few exceptions. I can think of like 2 that I died quite quickly with, or excuse me, that I died quite late with. One of them was a Tengu assassin that I was actually I died to the King of Many Colors himself. Thanks for hanging out, Lele's. You always make art better. You're such an inspiration. I'm going to update to Achra. Lele's is one of my muses. Like Hercules style. She doesn't really sing and dance so much, but as a goblin she normally kind of just like rolls around in the mud and croaks. But it gets the mojo going, you know what I mean? I like one of the starting cultures is the Strand. I've never actually played one. Never actually played a Strand. They get a buddy, a woolly beast, a loyal woolly beast. Do I want that? He gets a 2-Gar familiar. This is also a starting class that I just haven't won with yet. Let's do a kind of summon, a sort of summon build. Do I want to make them all plants? Are you all going to become plants? Maybe. I don't think familiars become plants. Growth. Overgrowth. Allied familiars are now treated as plants. So it's only familiars. Let's have vine friends. And then oh, this is interesting. This one does more damage based on the number of items in my bag. Let's do that. Let's do life and death. Let's try for a life and death build. A life and death summoner build. O pilgrim, sprung from the annihilating sea, no birth concerns thee in Achra of the blurred spirit, in the wilderness of yearning, of turquoise incandescence. Eresh admires your tread on the glorious path against the clamoring reach of muttering, multifoliate beasts. Yes, tell me about my foliates. Ow, don't. All willpower, baby. All willpower, baby. What am I using? Alright, I have Pilums. Pilum. Let's start doing this, though. All familiars are now treated as plants. Summon a number of Gisas, allied plants. Or allied plants gain 5% max life. Gisas are leaf-borne soldiers that entangle enemies. On an allied plant being attacked, I apply Entangle. Okay, so this is going to be a little bit weird, because I can do, I think I'm going to do Poison, Death, and Life. We'll see about the poison. We're going to start focusing on an allied plant attacking an enemy. I apply Entangle. So we like the Entangle. Life and Death. I want Overgrowth. I don't know if I want Vine Form. Per stack. I tend to hit. Well, kind of interesting. I don't like that minus 50% fight resist, though. That's a lot. Grove Priests. I need to be careful with my summon. I've been really careless with my summoning when I'm trying to build them, and I always find out that I kind of thwarted myself in the dumbest ways, that I could have done something much better. That's just kind of nice, just getting healing. Invigoration. Oh, that's kind of a lot. Just more burly boys. Okay, I like Arboromancy, because that makes me apply Entangle. This makes me apply an Entangle. Want that. Arboromancy. And then with Death, I'm gonna want Blight Cult. So that way I can deal death damage when my buddies die. And I want Poison Skin, because that way, whenever I deal poison damage, I heal myself. And probably Plague Chant, because that'll apply sickness. You guys are slow. You know that? Let me see, which one is gonna... The stack of sickness. Burning ooze would be fun too. Get more oozes. More summon buddies. There are so many good things I want. They're so delicious. I think I want Blight Cult, though. I know my cup runneth over of all the cool options. I'm gonna go with a Plague Chant. So now I have friends that are plants. And when a plant ally is attacked, I entangle. When me and an ally applies entangle, I deal poison damage. When a plant attacks someone, they get entangled. And that's gonna hurt me, so let me do Poison Skin. Sluger. Barely even know her. Per ally. Performing hits for free. Oh, we like that. Dealing poison damage. Does more damage as death. We do like that. And a death staff. And I will be standing still. And I will be healing. Okay. That settles it. I'm gonna get some strength. So I can get a little bit of... Go get him, guys. Look at all them entangles going on. Get him. So we've got the poison skin, so that's keeping me healthy enough for the time being. And I want Blight Cult. So that way when my enemies die, or when my allies die, it does some death damage. Yeah. Death staff. What staff am I doing? On attack? Oh, right. Pile 'em. I'm an idiot. I keep forgetting. So give me these poison death pants. For sure. And wield in main hand. I'll use this death staff. For sure. Farger. I only have one more slot open. Deal poison damage. That would deal more poison damage if I upgrade that one. I don't really care about the number of stacks of Entangle. I care about having multiple sources that are applying Entangle. I think. I don't know if it... because I don't think it's damage per stack. It's just whenever the Entangle effect is applied. Which I do have several applications of that. And Plague does not do sickness. Apply 10 sickness to one enemy. I don't have a whole lot to capitalize on the sickness application now, so I don't really need to lean into that. I think I want Cursed Flesh, because it's another way to get some healing in. And it also deals death damage. Although it only does death damage to adjacent enemies, which I should never have adjacent enemies, so never mind. Necrokinesis, though, might be pretty good. Or, on an ally attacks someone, I deal death damage to the target. Yeah, I just want to have, like, because they'll get beefed up. They're gonna get beefed up. But, like, I just try to diversify the damage sources coming out. Yeah, this is my last slot. And that's why. Because that one's pretty good. if I just make them stronger, but they will, like, I can also make them stronger by some of the other things. Well, just by using the willpower, by upgrading my willpower, will make them stronger. But I might take the oozes because I can just spam the oozes. You know? Like when I get in there, I could, like, the more points I put into that, the more oozes I get. And it's another source of poison damage. But having a bunch of little healing ticks and just dealing death damage is kind of nice. But I won't be able to like capitalize on the doom there either, so it won't stack. Necrokinesis might be the move. But Invigoration, having stronger buddies is nice, but it doesn't make them hit any harder. That's like my big downside. I think I'm going to go with Necromancy. Necromancy. Perhaps. Necromancy. Yeah, I'm in a bind. Maybe I'll just wait to see what comes up. And I can put some points in other things. Right? Like, we'll do more point. Oh, what prestige class can I don't want that one. We'll maybe something will make itself apparent and we'll be like, important. We need to have this. Deal poison damage in the path too. COVID-19. A hit. That's interesting. Just stand still and meditate, and then as I meditate, I kind of want that. There is a crow class. I could be a necromancer. Safa. I want to put the Safa on my head. Yeah. Maybe I'll take Invigorate. Because I do like the idea that they're immune to my damage, because what do I have that's dealing damage in a line? The Blight Cult is dealing damage in a path. On their death. They definitely are. I got pretty... Actually, the other build that I did earlier that I got quite deep without actually succeeding, I did a lizard build. The lizard head. The lizard makes the most sense out of them. The crow's kind of interesting. The crow is kind of interesting. Plague to all enemies. Yeah, Kuga would be kind of nice too. Just for the more plague. But I don't know if I want more summons or if I just want to make my summons stronger. I think I want to make summons stronger. I wish I could make them hit harder. But that's where, like, you know, something like Necrokinesis would come into play. Is that it would make me deal more damage. Or like Burning Ooze, because every time they attack, I deal more damage. When you or an ally apply Entangle, deal poison damage. That's like going to be my primary damage source right there. I wish I had more ability to apply sickness. I think I'm going to go with Morbomancy. And we're going to hope that I've got like a on poison damage apply sickness or something later. Because this will give me a way to apply sickness, but for sure I want that. Now we can be a Snake Dancer, which is poison in life. Per point of dexterity. Oh, I need reptile. They're not reptiles though. They're all plants. But the on summon applying sickness to an enemy, but it's only within 2 tile range. I don't want Venite. On summon. That's a strong one. I think I'm going to just hang out for a Briar Mage. Or Life and Death. The Wormborn. Per summoned ally. You get real fast. Yeah, I think Briar Mage is what I want. So I need more points in life. Okay. I don't need any of these. So let's do You got plenty of poison resist. You got plenty of poison resist, no death resist, though. I think they summoned friends. Let's try the rats. Cross your fingers and hope your upgrade methods don't bunk up the database. Yeah, let's hope that does not happen. The Briar Mage didn't require... No, it doesn't use any dexterity shit. That's Snake Dancer. Yeah, the sickness applied is dexterity there. What does a stack overflow mean? What'd that do? You infinite looped. Oh lord, he's looping. The third. Fly entangled. Summon a mount. Yeah, I probably want to get some more Gizas. Lupin the Third is not one I actually ever watched. Weirdly. It is fun. I don't even see what my prayers do. Jesus, it's all down. Razaranja, summon a Mouth of Eresh familiar and apply 25 doom to myself. Undead projections of grief and hunger that attack all enemies in range with a deathly howl. Sluga, summon a Slouching Dead. In Gibija, summon 5 Slouching Dead. Why do I want that one then? Why would I do that? Overgrowth. Now I could do Wormborn. Summon 10 crawlers, 10 of the bastards. But we're not doing that. We're waiting on the Briar Mage, which we're almost there. I'm gonna get some more strength, just because I'm gonna need some HP. I feel a little bad because I'm clearly nuking my allies. But when they die, I deal death damage to people. So like... You know what I mean? When it's like that. Oh, on dealing poison damage, apply blind to the target. Don't mind if I does. Look at all that entangled. See, like, my buddy's dying is what's doing, like, the death path destruction stuff. So, like, by that I mean, like, there's, like, the trail of the green that will go from me to the guy. And that procs when one of my friends dies. But that can hurt my friends that are in the path. And so, sometimes it'll kill one of my other friends. And then it does the death damage again. So it's, you know. See, like, I just procced it like 4 times right there. I haven't seen what the slouching dead are like. What do you guys do? I just killed them all and now I'm using them as fodder to kill everyone else. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Yeah, the Doom procs would have been really nice, actually. I'm dealing death damage, apply Doom. I should have done that. I should have done it. Let's see, I've got 4 points. Summon a number of creeper familiars. And allied plants get 5 speed? I don't think I need to put points into that, really. It's kind of doing what I want it to do already. I want Vinokinesis. And now we can become a Briar Mage! Yeah. We did it. We're Briar Mage. Oh, there's still someone here. Get him. Now we just hurt people just by summoning. What kind of damage is that doing with the Briar Mage? On summon. Apply Entangle to people. And then that increases the damage they take by the stacks of Entangle times 10. And then the physical and the poison damage. And I can just meditate. I'm meditating. The Emerald Eye. And now we're going to wield this in our offhand. And now every time we deal poison damage to someone, they get blind. And we poison people a lot. What do we got? Justice Sword. Let's see, on initial attack, blah, blah, blah. None of these are that useful to me. But there's a beast visage if I want it to be a beast, man. There's the crow head. Crow form. I just need to not move. No matter what, I have to not move here. I killed them all. Good job, guys. They did not stand a chance. I'm gonna do that. And more poison skin. I've got good pants, right? Yeah, I've got pants that I want. I mean, I could. There are other pants. Oops. I just meant. Okay. Well, I guess we're not. I guess we're not doing the tower. I killed everyone. Sorry. My guys just kind of hurt them when they spawn in. That bone helmet. I want that. I'm gonna put that on my head. I'm gonna put that on my head. I'm gonna pet that dog. Can I pet that dog? I'm gonna put that on my head. On kill or summon, deal poison damage in a path to someone. Oh, but it's my dexterity. But it is poison damage. It is just dealing poison damage. Whereas this, when I stand still, I deal. That's pretty good. That's gonna be. That's a tough one to try to beat. I'm dealing physical damage. Apply sickness. And I'm dealing physical damage. Apply doom. I think my my entangle does do pierce damage. I wonder if it'll count as a proc for those things. I did not get the sickness one, did I? That does extra shit on sickness. No. So I kind of like the idea of Doom, because that makes them take death damage. Oh, but I like that chest armor. Yeah, I want that. Yeah, I want that. Man, they are doing work. I'm gonna need to get some. That's it. 3 summons. That's all I got. I'm stupid and I didn't power up my strength. Oh? That's pretty good. Apply evasion to myself whenever I deal death or poison damage. That's pretty good. Is that better than allies getting stronger? And healing my allies? I think I like that one better. The healing the allies and stuff. Because they can, like, tank. And when they take damage, they also apply shit. Deal death damage to the closest enemy. 25 plus 25 times number of allies. And on an ally attacking an enemy, apply doom? That's a good hat. Is that better than my hat? Apply 2 doom anytime an ally attacks an enemy. And I do have just some, like, death damage. And I do some death damage. I think I like that hat better. I think I like the Kadira better. Let's do that. Okay, good talk. Yeah, as the Briar Mage, the dealing the entangled on top of everything else is really brutal. This is a pretty good build, yeah. So far. It's like as they summon, it applies entangle. Yeah, and so it just kind of shreks them a little bit. That kind of makes me want to just, like, pump up my Blight Call. Because every point I put in there gives me 3 more summons. And they're just absolutely shredding. When they get summoned in. See, in theory, I should have a hard time with these Firebirds, but I don't know if I will. What armor slots am I missing? My hands. I need good gauntlets. I don't see good gauntlets. Well, let's see what happens. Let's see if the Firebirds can kill me. Yep, okay, never, no. Oh, the Blight Saber? Oh, I don't deal slash damage. I used the Blight Saber last time. I had a slicey death build. I know I like the pants. Oh, but see, that's why. Oh god, that's the hard one. Because every time I deal poison damage, I deal death damage. And then with this hat, the Skull Helm, every time I deal death damage, I apply a Doom. And I do a lot of poison damages. Ah, but that's good. I think I'm gonna go back to the Skull Helm. I think I need to go back to the Skull Helm. Tough choice. I'm gonna live with it though. That's the choice I'm making. Because I need to start eating things. And then Death Staff. Is on standstill. I deal death damage in a path. Yeah, that's pretty burly. We'll keep that. So I became a Briar Mage for the Prestige class, and so on summon, which means every time one of my buddies appears, I apply Entangle to people. And now every stack of Entangle that goes on someone increases the physical and the poison damage that they take by the number of Entangle stacks times 10. So all my guys are spawning and putting Entangle on people. And whenever they get entangled, I'm dealing poison damage to them. And then every time I deal poison damage, I'm doing death damage to them. And every time I do death damage, I give them a different debuff called Doom. And every time I apply one Doom, I apply 3 Dooms. And Doom makes them take 5 damage every time they're being attacked. And so every instance of proccing damage counts as a separate attack. So just my guys spawning in is doing a stupid amount of damage. And every time I deal poison damage, I blind people. It's silly. Really? This is goofy. A bone skirt! See, I just kind of pop in and people stop living. That offhand's pretty good. What does this one do? On dealing poison damage is blind. And this is on attack, apply sickness. And then on apply sickness. But I do apply sickness when I hold still. And plague. Plague is not sickness. I think there is one that does do something with plague and sickness together. Doom. Maybe not. Maybe I'm misremembering. That's okay. Like I summoned 4. I got 4 of my summons out. I should be summoning like 20 something. Plus 3 more. I got 4 out that time. That's it! That's all! I don't do anything! I mean, not that you really do much of anything. This is silly! Ah! Okay. That's good. I also want that. I might dual wield staves. I want that. Ah! See, I'm actually getting some of my summons out. I got my summons out. Okay, I don't have as many as I thought. I have 19, not 20. Okay. My friends are getting a little cooked. Fix your shit whenever someone's data is fetched. It successfully upgrades the document and fills out the default colors and retains that shit. Wow. Because that's sort of like the one manual component that non-major nerd still has with his Nightbot, right? Is he has to like push the updates that occur manually to his like Hall of Heroes, but you sort of have a thing built so that it should be updating some of its own information, so you wouldn't have to do that. Look at all the blind and dooms and entangles. That's silly. See, like, right now he's got 124 stacks of entangle on him, 57 stacks of blind, 27 doom, and 4 plague. He has his own charge. But that's all just before one of my melee guys even got to him yet. Empty values that are needed but weren't in the data. I see. Let's give him 5 big dooms. Sorry for your loss. Doom. Doom. On standstills deal death damage. And on heal deal death damage. I think this is going to be better than my staff, actually. I'm going to try this in my main hand. I still ain't got no arms. I'm unarmed. These guys could be a problem. They're not. Never mind, never mind. Set up the command so people can set their custom colors. Hell yeah. Set color. He had a bold of fist. Fantastic. Thanks for coming out and hanging out with me, dude. And for the resub. 21 months. Taylor with a 20. Lady Ray with a 20. You guys have been here with me the whole time. That's one that I want right there. Braces of Command. Give to Dilly. Temporal Stalker Cursed. Delightful. What is going on? A lizard gunslinger! There is some shit going on right now, guys. Wow. This is... No, I don't... Why? A Fire Imp Shield Maiden! Night. Yeah, Shield Maiden's in... Well, the other one was a slinger, not necessarily a gunslinger. It just made me think of a gunslinger. The Sighing Axe. The Sighing Axe. Apply Plague. Apply Plague. I see. That multiplies the poison and death damage by the stacks of sickness on the target times the skill level. So the more sick they get. Which I don't have anything that applies sickness as such. Because these things like deal death damage. But I don't have anything that's like hitting. So I can't use something like... Oh, I want that. So something like this Noxious Dagger that's like on attack. I'm not hitting. I'm not attacking. So it'd be cool if I got some like... If there was some kind of... Some weapon or... Armor. Okay, there's that. That's an interesting hat, but my hat's already very good. Yeah, hat's already very good. This one doesn't have anything. This one's got zero things for me to get. Why would I go there? It's got 0 thingers. Ew. Why would I go to a thingless location? Yowza. I need one more strength. The robe of gore. Gormagala. Noctakala. See, that one does apply attacks. That one hits, but only close range shit. Nice. Okay. It's a good entrance. We've entered. I could also summon these things from Gibja. Nice. Damn. That's okay. It's not going anywhere. You play a little coffee game whenever you want. Play your coffee game. You got all weekend. What is that one? Creeper? Where'd you come from? Oh, that's one that I summon on prayer. Yeah. Of course you will. Yeah, no doubt. There's plenty of time to do it. There ain't no rush. Doom da doom da doom 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 doom. That's just me spawning in. Yeah. I'm gonna do a little prayer that summons guys. My friends are here! What are these guys? Briar folks. Oh, those are my class guys that I summon. I get 2 of them when I spawn in. Yeah. Or it's on game turn, not when I spawn. Go get them, guys. Good job. You did it. Oh, the horror giant. The horror giant might actually kill me. If one of them's going to, it's the horror giant. His range is 4. Range is 3. Because I think he hits everyone in a range. Or something like that. But I'm going to summon my friends. I got lucky with this little wall, this little partition. I could take some cover. We got him. He's a tough one. He's a mean one. Mr. Grinch. Those guys got range for days. I resist them. Oh, they are right there. Never mind. I'm like running out of room for my dudes to summon. So like when I'm killing their guys, my guys are spawning in their holes. Spawning holes. Spawning holes in the Waffle House. Okay. Oh man. If I was brave. Now if I was a brave man, I would do this one despite the fact that that the lowest poison resistance that they have is 50%. And half of them also have a pierce resist of 50%. They don't have any death resist. Do I do it? Like, I feel like, part of me feels like I should do it anyway. Like, if I can't do the hard ones, like if I can't do the offshoots, I got no business winning, right? I got no business winning. We're doing the offshoots. We're trying it. Okay. The Arbormancy is coming up a little bit more important than I was expecting with this. With the fact that, like, I'm doing so much damage on summon. And one of that first prayer summons 5 more guys. And I'm doing this much damage by summoning, like, I summoned 16 guys. Or rather, I summoned probably more than 16 guys. So another 5 is not quite a third, but it's still significant. And when I pray, I get another dude per skill point in Arbormancy. The big creeper guys. Or Boromancy. So, like, and I get a new charge on that every time I enter a new area. So I just summon another 8 guys. I, like, am doubling, or not doubling, but 50% again. The waking flower. Oh god. Oh, it's right there. I think it's dead. Did I kill it? Nope. It's still over there. Look at him go. Get him, boys. The Mouth of Achra I've summoned. Just because. I haven't summoned him yet. Look at him, he's a big old mouth. Okay, yeah, he does some damage. We did it though. The windlace ribbon is cool. That one, the Doom Blade. I finished that. I ended up dual wielding that with another death weapon on my last run. That was successful. But it wouldn't do very much good for me here because I don't actually attack or hit. I just deal damage. These guys aren't that durable. Not that durable at all. My bag is full. Oh wow. Oh really? Oh wow. Oh really? Oh wow. We're getting close, guys. I'm gonna go here. This is a pretty decent build so far. I don't know if I've got the stuff to take on the King of Many Colors if he gets a clear line of sight of me though. It's really gonna come down to what that arena looks like, I think. Jeez. Well, I guess we'll find out soon enough, huh? His minions ain't doing so hot. Okay, okay. Oh, we're here. I don't like this arena at all. It could be worse. It could be worse. Can he reach me from there? Is a question. I don't think he's gonna make it. I really don't. Nah, we got him, guys. It was a good one. Solid win. The Briar Mage. That Achivo is not one of the rare Chivos, like the 10% or less ones, or under 10% ones. So the Briar Mage clearly is a strong choice, or is a known strong choice, for obvious reasons. O pilgrim, pride of Eresh, of the cosmic struggle, of the receding waters, of legendary Vim, master of the dissolving arts, thy spirit befouled. Deep was the suffering of night, glorious Achra. Only 88 game turns. I wonder if that feels pretty low for me. Let me grab it. Always got to screen grab it. I can put it in the game stuff. I like this guy, right down here. The mouth of Eresh. I don't know if it's intended to be just a giant, like, moss mouth with a little tiny body, but that's how I see it. He was just little, it'd be like, help! Oh! That's what he sounds like to me. Yeah, he's, ah! Like, he looks just sad. Like, he looks like a child that you just told no to, and he's winding one up in a store. Return. We did it. We're now on the 12th cycle of glory.